The central, let's say, 05 central, Kim Fanarazinos, Fanumzina, Fanu Pitimichi. That's all. We are here at the event of Fun Day. Fun Day for Autism, Children and Cancer awareness. Yeah, in a little, in a limousine, Lee Jackie, the guest Daruna, what they play like my Jackie.
Good people, let's see people who see into your whole up to a month of it, I'll fast it off. No, I just tell what else these are children, so they find the Muna, Abanaba, Autism and Cancer awareness. I get to hold ya Tabatonat in a of course, yes. So, the last center I did celebrate at Tonatavati, but I allow Simona to Rositana, Timang, Osaka, Lorena, Pateba Pala. Sisters, how are you?
All right. Nalang kena komoto malusi. 057 welkom ke hae. Mare gitula welkom and kitle kwano hoto supporta os vuiswa ale tong le tshwana laka la ho hudisa bana ba autistic. So ne re tlilo to mo supporta because nako ngwa re tsamaile re le Gauteng re tsantse tsa rena mo ha re khutsetse hae so ene le monyetla fela ya ho tla re tlo supporta re tlo tsoseletsa hore lena anke matla re tsamaise lentse la mosebetsi go etsa
o kopane le ausineni
o se kopane lena ka jeko o se kopane lena ka jeko in this community na kongwe ona le di parents o bua le bona harampa bosiu ngwana sa robale so le di WhatsApp groupung eng so ha ngola hore o etsa something rona le bontate ba bang ba FCN e be ra wa welkom ke hae re kene ra tla re tlo support because hantle ena ona botsa hore a ka etsa event jwang be ra wa re tla ka mabitso a rona re tla ka batho ba rona re tlo thusa because ga le tseba leto lena our children are already teenagers so it was good to come re tlo mo support but mostly it was good ho tla re tlo tlisa molaetsa hae
why but when about him I get a bone with FCN again. When
Nagawela Mona Heke, Autism Foundation, Allieship Foundation, and Allieship why? Because give at Labatwana Lilona, Elomor Halina Banaba autistic but autistic Bupiloma. Marcar Sebas Chavin Coffee. Litantila. So this work that you guys are doing, go interview, it's about that is Allieship because awareness we raise a ka work experience how mara happy we raise a ka go tsamaisa lentse so lona la sponsor like just working today you are part of the job ya o thusa tshaba hore batho ba tsebe because hona le ntho ya hore batho ha rena le bana ba sa itekaneleng ra ba pata mara na go gore batho bana kitso so lona la re thusa la re tshehetsa ho tsamaisa molaetsa ho tsamaisa kitso batho ba kgone ho botsa dipotso ba tsebe hore na hona le ntho tse jwale.
Up to so far today, have you achieved your dream for today?
You know what? Hotamaisa awareness raising, especially kanto a personal. It's on the gospel. Or it's na kong na kong kereke atala. Wa message ya wala motoi wa nika about. But the main thing was hobona etsahala. Wa kusisa and hobona lena vuiswa monga moetlo umona ale motlotlo and then whatever it is that she imagined, it happened because. No matter what you host, at the end of the day, who are the people who are supposed to come? And the day happens. You know, hangata batanga taolo le bacha. Lemela chelete, lemela perfection. How not perfection? Reraela pele, Pitoria oti, waraharaha mtawa. Waraharaha kupele. And then retabona.
Tavenzeta ona tsena tsa foundation. Can overshare a success story.
Okay, success story is very difficult to speak specifically to. Mari, the Gobrelan to say Tarot and Tamsam. So, Honajale, one of the things is looking at Sahala. Enelu Tuso Horonamaro Tomakan, ki COVID. What's on a Congo how fit up with that thing, Elomore, but you think you're alone. Obanangaro, Shibla Mangara, and now Copa Bitrigamana, COVID theatre, Kuala Levanavaru. We had no choice but to understand and accept. But happened to me COVID to stay on. Kure es batwadi rebelli WhatsApp. Banga bella. go na di-WhatsApp group tse ngata jwang tse leng gore batsadi ba kgona go fana ka dikeletso o kenye ma-mistress nako ngwe na le bothata bo tje ga o tsebe gore o bue jwang le nkgono wa bana. So now I would say the biggest success was bringing the community together, and not just any community, Black parents. Now for me, one of my favorite things, because because basadi rona, it's within our nature to talk.
Of course, yes.
But also another thing I will say is a success story. Now conditioning, we say now for me, it's a big success. Banga bataba palete o kusis habaya ba patea kwana ra le bontsho le la bona ntse re bua tjena motho phamula tafole, like it is what it is. So for me that's the biggest success, and the fact that we have you guys curious and you want to know, that is the success. There's bigger success that needs to be happening, but this is a good one at least. Yeah.
So programme ya lona le khono sebetsa le bo dikolo le government lona ya thusa.
Okay. It's our next service government, but that's a separate thing because there's more service and what is your journey. Hore ka bongata ba rona re Kaledi Foundation le mekhatlo so was because wa bona ka ho na le slow down. Mara na tsa ke khothatsa ka eng. How did le condition e sa tsebahale ha ke re ha e tsebahale ha so ha e tsebahale fela setjhabeng ha e tsebahale ma mistress and the doctor and so na go ntho ya re khonne go tla sama re tsamaisa information. So in this way, instead of saying hey are complaining government I reduce rabablela or hi ke go pa how re bitsa bana ba rona etsang twetchen. So that is how you're going to do it. I think we are also better at communicating because whatever I say autism fan, it can be happening with joblessness, and I will say youth because now my job, I work in the policy space and development of young people, and hangat especially in this generation, lots of people think where you are in your life in your town. You know a solution better than I do. But something I'm able to help you. And I think again, that's part of the success. To teach people if you come together, it's easier to than homo. Yeah.
Doctor, now mentioned foundation. How long has it been running?
This foundation I started officially in 2023. Marinenze ke kadile before ho bolela nnete ho bua ka bana because ha ona le ngwana sa kgoneng ho ipuella ke eba responsibility how as motswadi to do that work. So now I have been talking le dikereke le eng and realize man I can do this together. So I must tell you my dream. So my logo, I explained earlier, a fingerprint and a brain. A brain because autism is a neurological condition. And all of us have to so our fingerprints, our brains are not the same. Autistic people are not the same. Autism. So for me, one of my biggest dreams is that this logo, I'm going to show you the logo, this logo. I want it everywhere. I want you to see it, go hoteling, go skolong, go doctor, go to water. How bona sign it, but to baba nali information kayo. So I've been starting before, but the trigger for me is I was a victim of a house robbery. And the talk le miaka ba mplela ba rena. Ha batho ba ka tshara ba vesting ya hlomo bo ntse bua ka autism. Maybe this is your work. Maybe this is the work you must do. So that's how I started. I am still full-time employed, but this is the work that I do because hangata especially how to like disability hona le ntho ya hore batho ba disability re ba thusa go fita in mara nako we also have to teach the rest of the world how to be accommodating. And batho ba tsebe, so you must be willing to tell them. So now I did a foundation not just about autism but to say I want to help you who are not raising autistic kids to understand how lelona
so program ya we kadile Welkom ka Pitori.
Nana ke na le 30 years ke dula Pitori. Ke tlile mo ka 1995 ke high school. Ya no ke Pitori ke motho Pitori. Welkom ke chaka. Ke chakela mama fela mare e kadile Pitori, right? But because luckily COVID happened to city, podcasting, there's WhatsApp. So podcast, I mean, COVID is not to stay because then we're talking on radio. So like I'm based in Pretoria, Kansas, something little City FM, South Sudan radio, community radio, anywhere more it is helpful. Yeah, so that's
program obviously it will like assistance via financially.
That is the hardest part, my brother. That is the hardest part. Never mind the fact someone with an invisible disability is expensive. Kana bana ba rona ha se medication and therapy fair. Le bodulo le diaparo. I mean, le bua ka di symptoms. O kra ngwana a khona apara cotton fair or things like that. So funding is very difficult because nakongwe people don't understand how things are done. So it is very difficult. Mare, luckily I'd worked in NGOs before, and one of the things that I learned in NGOs and being a child in the 80s, money will follow what you are doing. You do wish it would follow faster. Brothers, Cashman, Zama, because not like the funding that I do. So Gerekisa merchandise, body copy, body mouse pads, and why Gerekisa merchandise is because kids are the pamphlet. Pamphlet is a long the family about this. How do you tell the church about So you try to find creative ways, but I would also say for the organization, I have also found it very beneficial because we can take our work harder. Now, you don't have to be the face of something because somebody else can move the journey. But also being an autism parent, autism is kicking us hard. It's showing us flames. So it's nice to know what other organizations but in closing, the project is foundation. Okay. So again, you find purpose in your pain. One of my biggest frustrations about autism in nearly social things, like we had so the main key point, the things I do foundation is almost every activity you see us doing is going to have the children because I want them to be involved. So our big thing that comes up is every November ki disability month in South Africa. So every November we host a family picnic. And family picnic at parking, it's held mostly in Pretoria, but the dream is to move it across to other spaces. That's why I have we're going to do this because guess what? From this year onwards, every October we'll be coming to Welkom for an outside event for the kids. So our event is the 15th of November, Groenkloof in Pretoria. Do a lot of podcasts, we do interviews, we do webinars, we do different things. The main thing is to find people where they are. Look what it takes because everywhere. Information is everywhere. So those people need to know. Police station. So I want other people who also try things in other spaces to understand that. Or if something is your thing, how you can fit it into communication and don't look for perfect circumstances, funding, whatever.
Other than that, more socially,
socially, you will find us www.autismallyship.org. It's Autism Allieship on X, on Facebook, on Instagram. I'm trying TikTok. I am not great. But I am trying. And anywhere you go, there will be this lady you will find with the brightest hair and the loudest voice, and it will be me. And it'll go taste a hanyani. So the hair is not a crazy thing. And the hair is not a Shoma Josie thing. That's my boy sitting there. So sometimes I'm somewhere and he's overwhelmed. My hair is what he does to calm himself. The different colors. So I'm a walking therapy. Yes, because what I'll come in and how do you do in spaces. So yeah. Yes. Well, anything that comes, like stress poorly, squeezer, so as a parent, you must always be thinking about that. I do want to give you one more message. Message to your community. Please be kind. How a 12-year-old, also understanding why. Please just show some kindness. You don't know what is doing that, but just show some kindness. But otherwise, we're different people. Let's just be understanding of each other. Thank you.
Good people. I think we have 5 Central. I see TRC as a Red Friday, I say Good Friday. TRC fair. That's what I was saying to work at Tolagaya. It's kind of like and subscribe. That's what's up.
Thank you.